He has a big ass mohawk, holy shit. Alright, so we got the quickness. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing etiquette does not cost karma. Each etiquette can only be chosen once. So... Security gang... Shadowrunner... Let's do it to it. Your apartment at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Oh, excuse me. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not a runner's dream pad, but right now it's all you have left. Running the shadows, all about feast or famine. One day you're... Oh, what? Working jobs, okay. Broken since 2051, rather. Slip of paper with your bank balance enough to cover. Sam, while screen leads to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face of the screen is laughing. Sam Watts, hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles, he's drunk again, or worse. Where have you been, Sam? I've heard from you months. I don't bother with your side of the conversation, I'm not really here, just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me, I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember the Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd with that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? Really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks. The night Dowd went down. Gomez is an urban shaman who proved her worth during her run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type and experienced runner. We're out in the open here, XCam. Been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd. Never saw anyone die like that before. Idiot. Shakes his head. I hate this friggin' city, XCam. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. Yeah, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. I don't know, XCam. Sam is a good guy and he can hold his own in a fight. But he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. It's supposed to be a public place. Cut the direct, Sam. We know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles with a tooth smile. I've been waiting for this all night. You, Larry, has something he wants to say. Don't you, Larry? Go ahead and spill it. You were sloppy. He laughed. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. You been drinking, Sam? On a run? No. Not a drop. Not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He lends into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit the Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch. Licks his lips and looks over his shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I see where this is going. You chummers are damaged out. Are damaged, I'm out. Miller relaxes and throws you a direct-eating grin. Looks like my Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, XCam. That wasn't my friend. Mine either. Think I'll shoot him. Turn-based combat. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on the team is an action pool, but your team's turn is complete. The enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from reference guide. Yeah. AP affects how far a character can move. Action points, yeah. Out of combat to move. Hover the cursor on the area and click. And combat movement is defined by available AP. Camera. The camera's control the mouse. Yeah. Combat. Medium, light. Yeah, I remember that. Hover the mouse cursor over an enemy target. It'll be highlighted in red if selected. Firing. Click a target to attack. Yeah. Set Overwatch ends your character's turn, but will use the remaining available AP to activate currently selected weapon or ability for the next round. If an enemy is active in that area in the turn, the player will auto-fire. Friendly fire. If an enemy or allies 6+ square units away, they will be hit by the shotgun spread. All AoEs will also hit allies, not just enemies. Lovely. Spellcasting. Okay. Spellcasting may be executed during a cooldown. Spellcasting may be executed during a cooldown in exchange for draining a caster's health. Okay. Okay, got how many AP left for him? AP left. Where's AP? I don't see that anywhere. Can't put them on Overwatch unless I don't want to use that. How do I go into Overwatch? Let's see. There we go. Oh well, Overwatch. Okay. Doesn't say, it just says that said Overwatch is a thing. But does little tell me actually what. Oh, looks like I don't have that ability. Damn. Should move my guy. Awesome, good. Alright, so that guy's behind the table. And I'm getting flanked. Okay. jeez. Damn. Yeah, it's definitely not good. Need to heal up. Sweet. Nice, nice, nice. Damn. Eulary's betrayal, or our second brush with death in one night. You don't look so good, Sam. You're born for this gig X cam, me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I'll find a safe house out of town. Lay low. River Crew is a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. Alright. You stare at Sam's face, on your comm link, shake off your memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got a 100,000 insurance policy payable when you find who creased me, alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengard, McCain, when the job is done. Other will know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet? The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Mr. Rogers hasn't told secure dedicated phone lines. You may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. The cam's will Sam. Look, X-Cam, I led a direct life and I probably left a direct corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? Hope you just said yes. Got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty, fake, fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Lovely. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job a little more than you want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might be just a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Oregon Grinders branch manager here, so yeah, that makes me the franchise area's coroner too. And you are? And what makes you think I know anything about that? I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam did when his heart stopped. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recording asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. Raises an eyebrow and a smile. Having this suspicion where straight. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. This one's even more twisted. He or she also always removes an internal organ from the victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, the third had a spleen removed. Dresden, get out here! Not great at voices. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face is an ashen white for the first time without a smirk on it, but below the chest is a small pencil-thin incision covered in dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam, several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine the evidence of the bag without spoiling it. Get the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood makes it illegible. Look at the cred stick. It's a standard, cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without. I'll take that. You slot the cred stick in your PDA. 300 is added to your account. With the purple shirt. Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing. Blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and blood stains. Sam, I feel terrible that we argued, I'm assuming. We have been something long to say I'm sorry. See you there, love, Jessica. Basic med kit. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore Tusk's pointed ears and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this new Ripper Vic Watts, name's familiar. Did his mother kill herself a while back? Coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic that removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too, so I'm looking for a whacked out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally sees you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Oh, my strength's not force. I can't call him lumpy. That's another case. I'm nobody who didn't hear nothing. That's right, and if you ever do hear something, I'll knock it right out of your head. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or box this week and claiming my promotion. Dresden looks amused. Do you all make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested like in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help? On the take is paying to hold his leash. I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking after his career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mom? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but the actual findings left some doubts. I can say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull a trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of money, but individual organs? Not much. Not worth as much as anyone. But with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who uses a scalpel? Doctors still learn how to use them in the first year of med school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels. I suppose I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts the lowlife. She'd probably like it. Me, not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus the dead are just easier to get along with. I need to know something more. One more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those bodies in the locker back and see if you find anything useful? I'm okay then. I'll go and do that. Okay. Poke around the bodies. Oh. Back. Cold storage drawers labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius on the drawer. Cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting one of the brightest orange hair. Some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. Jake Armitage. One quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed, pretty well put together. You spot a data track drilled into his temples, and some shamanistic tattoos peeking around his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Oh, you were sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin hotel, and the service is just as good. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, like I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Looking into the death of Sam Watts, the coroner seems to think he can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell from behind those shades. Alright then. Name's Jake, and you are? Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, and the night of the murder, poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstress Union that night, tripped out, and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did, but out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn. You may need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. What's wrong with his intestines? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Lovely. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't go exactly according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. Done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake's a regular here. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night stay. I'll hold you to that, John, anyway. They found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union. Missing liver and all. Lovely. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was killed. It's not safe to hit those streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down, and maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? Do like some street justice. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with the Halloweeners, whiny bunch of gangers, but the stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Oh, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Dresden yells over his shoulder, very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? I want to keep my distance. Or got a rifle? Here's a rifle you can borrow. So, ready for an evening out on the town? I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. Alright, let's see what happens. Yep, heading out to the Barrens. My stash is around the corner in the alley. Alright. As you approach the man sizes you up, you can see this age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least was, a shaman. Yes, no, I saw something that's going to kill me. My name is Vlad. All those nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. What'd you see? Yes, I saw something the other night. I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where'd you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. In the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with mag card reader on the front. smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that's a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Bird. And of course, Halloweeners. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good, dead drops are so hard to keep. He chuckles, well, at least they were too dumb to break my mag lock. Now you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Oh, they are wieners. Alright, let's look at mine. Ooh, leveled up. Okay, let's go with... I just want to go with the increased rifle. Alright, so I got that. Oh, sweet. Spells, okay. Man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight when you need some help. I'll only fight when I've been paid to. Oh. We can pay you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Mr. James will surely reward you fairly. Alright, so we're heading up the street there. Let's see what this lady wants. Clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, well, that's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Nice, what's going on? Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp at the old street market, marching up and down the streets all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are, those are the guys we're after. Why can't I save? I don't like that I can't. Thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The woman is holding firm. You can see the thug's patience is fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Eh? Who the hell are you? Your mom's real bad. Like I never heard that before. I don't see a bad, so why don't you mind your own? Dusting you is gonna get me paid. I thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Shopkeeper holds out a few nuyen. Please, it's the least we can do. Not very much. If I have anything karma-wise I can use. Alright, it's probably what I'm going to do is try to take out these Halloweeners and then call it a night and pick this up tomorrow. Pretty tired. Hey, asswipes, taking it a step forward, we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloween property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. We're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Wouldn't that be a nice bonus? Get some. Oh dang, it's a shotgun. Oh dang. Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf. It's almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. Gonna get you, chummer. Okay, so let's see. Real quick, just want to go up here and deal with this. Sweet, 1,000. You're done. Checking out your pal's crime scene. Pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear information is the damn stiff drink. It's a place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years. Back in the day, make the right friends there, and you'll sure get to the bottom of that Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns this person shadow depths of the Red Barons. I've got 4 karma to spend. Um. Let's see. Let's see what's up here first. Merchants packing up her stand for the night. Closed. Come back tomorrow. That great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunted. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay? Hell no. Around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Yeah. He got jacked. Ooh, Karma Gate 2. Alright, so let's spend that karma. Increase my dodge chance, because I want to do that. Help stave off the lack of armor I have. Charisma +1. We did that. I want that. Basic clothing. I already have basic clothing. Alright, so I need to weapons. It's already got the AK, so I don't think what she has. So, how many med kits? 1, 2. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm pretty tired. So primarily why I stopped reading stuff out loud. Oh, I could barely keep my eyes open. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow and hopefully we'll be able to take on Mr. Stevie J and take a look at that meat emporium. Alright. Looks like that'll be a night. Save and quit.